CataractCoach.com. Being in the psychological state of flow during your surgeries. That's the best of all. The psychological state of flow is described as an energized focus, full of involvement and enjoyment, where you're just enjoying the action being performed, which in our case is doing the surgery. Some people call it being in the zone during surgery, that anything challenging, like this tough cataract, the small pupil, or the dense cataract, the loose iris, it becomes relatively easy. And things just seem to work out really well. No wasted movements. Your surgery looks like a ballet. It's just beautiful, very efficient, fun to watch. The entire surgery is simply a pleasure, and it gives you immense satisfaction and gives patients great vision. So that's what we strive for in our surgical careers. There's a Hungarian-American psychologist who was at the University of Chicago for many years, Mikhaili Csikszentmihalyi, and he described being in the state of flow. And that state of flow is very important because it really allows you to be encompassed by your work, enjoy it, and really perform at your very best. And what we do, cataract surgery or any ocular surgery, it is a performance. It's cognitive for sure, but it's also your hands, it's everything together. So Mikhaili said there are 6 factors which encompass that feeling of flow. Number 1 is intense focus and concentration. And think about it. During surgery, for sure, we're intensely focused and concentrating on that surgery. Number 2 is merging of action and awareness seamlessly. You're doing the chop and this and the other, but you're acutely aware of where's the rexus edge? Is the eye primary? What are the fluidics like? Is the eye stable? All these things happening at the same time. Number 3, loss of self-consciousness. So we're not thinking about ourselves. We're thinking about the surgery and that patient, kind of like compartmentalizing. Nothing else matters. We're focused on this surgery and this patient and this eye right now. Number 4, a sense of being in control during surgery. Obviously, this improves with time. It's tough as a resident to feel like you're totally in control. But as you know, with thousands of cases of experience, you feel like you're absolutely in control of that situation during surgery. Number 5, an altered sense of time. You're focused so much on that surgery that time just seems to click by without even registering for you. And finally, number 6, the feeling that the surgery or the procedure is rewarding to you. And for sure, cataract surgery is very rewarding to us as surgeons. It's incredibly rewarding to patients because they get the benefit of the great vision, but we take immense joy and satisfaction out of this. And so this was called the state of flow because it's kind of like water being, current carrying you through, and you're in the state of flow and things just kind of happen. So for that flow experience, though, remember, a few things have to exist. You have to have immediate feedback, which we certainly have in surgery. A wrong move, instantly you recognize it. This is going to be an issue. Feeling that there's a potential for success, and that for sure exists. Get that cataract out, the new lens in the bag, beautifully centered, you're done with the case. That's a success, and the patient's going to be smiling from ear to ear the next morning. And 3, the feeling of being completely engrossed and encompassed by the experience. You're just loving it. It is a pleasure. I've often told you before, when I go on vacation, sometimes I'll say to myself, gosh, I'm enjoying this vacation, but I sure miss doing surgery. And sometimes my family will think that I'm a little bit odd, like how can you think about doing surgery and working when you're here on vacation? Because there's such an immense enjoyment of performing spectacular surgery. And that's all we strive for. So definitely channel that state of flow. It's something so important. It's tougher as the beginning of your career. As you get more experience, you will learn more and more to channel that state of flow. Now, achieving optimal flow in cataract surgery means we're balancing our skill level with the challenge level. If you look at the bottom left of your screen here, if you're a novice surgeon just starting off, only the easy cases allow you to be in that flow state where you're just comfortable and not challenged too much. There's no anxiety involved there. When you're a novice, if you get cases that are medium or high complexity, you start to get anxiety, and that's certainly not what you want. Now, as your skill level improves with time, you can see that broad expansion of the flow state zone. So you can achieve this level of flow, this state of flow, for a wide variety of cases here. Now, there are very few cases for a true expert that give you true anxiety, and I've showed you cases where I'm operating on the mom and dad of a fellow ophthalmologist while he watches live. And I wear a heart rate monitor. And our heart rate stays very slow and very constant, and it's no issue. So I'm in that state of flow the entire time. Now, boredom is not so much an issue for us because even if we're an absolute expert at cataract surgery, remember that in our lineup of 20 cases or more for the day, yes, a few may be, seem to be easy, and maybe they'd be a little bit boring, but no, because every patient is a little bit different. And you can't fully predict ahead of time when you see the patient, even though they dilate to 9 millimeters, it only looks like 2 plus NS, you may end up with some challenges. So you always have to be alert and on your toes. So the beauty is, as you get more and more advanced in your skill set, this ability to achieve the flow state increases dramatically. And it really makes surgery an absolute pleasure. So every time I do a cataract surgery, the patients are so thankful to me, but equally, I'm thankful to the patient for allowing me to achieve such happiness in giving them new vision. And I know you feel the same way. Thanks for watching.